Today, I woke up to many people reaching out to me about Jason Arday, the youngest Black professor at Cambridge University. He was a person who had autism, did not speak until 11, and did not learn to read and write until 18. And as a mother of two children on the spectrum, one who is hyperlexic and learned to speak, well, to read at 18 months, but also has level 2 autism. And I don't believe that he will take care of himself at this point. He's 18 years old. And then I have a level 1 autistic baby genius, similar to myself, who is a twice exceptional child, gifted and on the spectrum. I identify as a neurodivergent person. And perimenopause has been the biggest factor in solidifying that I am on the spectrum, along with conversations with my therapist and psychiatrist and many other tests. I struggle very deeply with this news. And for those who don't know who Jason Arday is, I'm going to share my screen so that you can know. So Jason Arday was born in 1985 and was recently found dead, unresponsive in his home. He was found dead days after resigning from his role as professor at Cambridge.
Grateful I am to the university. You know, the St Mary's family, you know, people like Sue Whittam, who's been instrumental in everything I've done.
6 or maybe even 6 o'clock. And you've all chosen to be here on a Wednesday evening. So thank you so much.
What that means in an educational sense, recognising that lots of different people engage and experience neurodiversity.
Engineering to prevent a complete decimation of.
I don't, it doesn't, there's no indication in the academic's data that
There's no defense. It just says that he's innocent. They say it's not a big deal. Anybody can go look. There are pages and pages of verbatim copied text. That's not, there's no norm in academia according to which this is remotely acceptable. The work that isn't plagiarized is of such abysmal quality that it really raises questions about why he was hired and protected up to this point.
I just wanted to ask you, because at the beginning of the interview you said that you didn't want Jason Arday to quit and that you would prefer him to stay.
The key numbers are 3, 11, 18, 27. So I was diagnosed with autism as a consequence. I couldn't speak until I was 11. When I was 18, learned to read and write.
Is it normal for you to have done as many reports as you have done across the couple of weeks you've done and across all the different channels that you've done on an academic? Is that normal?
I think
fly
The
up
thing
to
is, I
university, you
know
know,
academia so
Samira,
well um, that, yeah, it's troublesome to me. It's troublesome to me because I have also, in some capacity, been accused of not being as innovative or as amazing or as intelligent as others. I've been rejected from tenure positions, teams where grants are written and millions are made. I've done this journey so alone as a first generation college student without anyone to hold me up. I've been told that my babies may die, so don't worry about working around radioactivity while pregnant. I've been pitied for being an autistic mom. I've been humiliated by people who have said all I ever wanted to be was a mammy, and I'm not academic caliber. I've been told that my innovation is too innovative for my discipline. I've been told that what I do is gaslight people into believing that what I'm working on is real work, real innovation. And so when I think about Jason Arday, and I think about the fire that he was under, the pressure, the deep shame and hurt of spending and dedicating your life towards a craft that others demean, am extremely hurt by that. I am, and I also identify in a sense with the relief that he must have felt in that bathroom alone, just him and God and peace. Having been a media darling, yet not being able to build my program because of a lack of funding, a lack of, so many promises and so many lies, so many reasons to reject the genius of a Black woman helping Black men achieve. I don't talk about it. Um, but the hurt is there and it is real. And this story about Jason, God rest his soul, has brought so many hurts to life. I've always championed I've always championed us being more human to one another and humanity for humanity's sake. This is what happens when there is no humanity. So much of what's happening in our world, in our nation, but really just globally, this is who we become as human beings. And it's terrifying, isolating, and debilitating to see. And it's so close and so familiar. It's burnt an image in my brain that I cannot so easily remove. So to his family, I offer my sincere condolences. And I pray that his children, his wife, his parents, his siblings, I pray that they get answers, even if in the spirit, and that the memory of who Jason Arday was, regardless to what people think he may have done, to understand a neurodivergent person on that level, to understand a lot of the things and ways in which we mask and mimic to make it. I not saying on account of anything that I don't know. I just know that we play with people too much, and we forget that the only way out of here is to die, and we all will. All of us, every single one of us, just as we were born, will die. And some of us die too soon at the hands of others who push it too far. Rest in peace to my colleague, Jason Arday.